Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie. If you're new here, welcome. Today is a video for Valentine's Day. I filmed this pink and purple makeup look. I'm really excited to show you how I did this. So if you'd like to see how I came up with this makeup look, then just please keep on watching.
Alrighty everyone, starting off this makeup look, I just wanted to pin my hair back into my face. These resin gold leaf hair clips I actually made myself. Me and my mom have this business called Little Lux Designs, so if you'd like to get some cute hair clips like these and lots of others, then check us out on Facebook. Just wanted to put in a little self promo there, but yeah, pinning my hair back just like that, and let's get into the makeup. So starting off, I'm actually going in with the She Glam brow pencil, and I'm just going to fill in my brows. So I'm just showing a short clip of me doing my brows. I didn't put any lengthy video in of doing the brows just because it's the same routine I do every single time, and everybody will fill their brows in differently, but I'm just using the She Glam pencil, filling in a line on the top, a line on the bottom, and then I'm using the spoolie on the opposite end to diffuse that and just give that feather-like hair strokes. I'm going to do the other brow off of camera, and in the next clip, boom, they're both done. Now we're going to start with some concealer. This one here, I believe, is a CoverGirl concealer. It's got a really big applicator on it, which I really like, and it's a nice full coverage concealer. So I'm just using that as a base on my lids. I will say that this concealer dries quite quickly, so if you're going to put it on, to make sure to blend as quickly as possible, or to just do one at a time. But yeah, it gets a nice clear white base for the eyeshadow that I'm going to do. I will say when I started out this look, I was looking to do a pink and a red look for Valentine's Day, but I just feel like I didn't have enough deeper reds in my collection, and I wanted a nice like smokier crease, and I wasn't really achieving that with red. So as you can see, I did go in with a purple instead. But here I'm just setting my lids with my powder, and I'm just brushing that off with this new Real Techniques brush, which is very nice and very, very smooth. So yeah, I'm just brushing that off. And then I'm going to go in with a new Real Techniques brush. Again, this is an eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to use that with the 35B Color Burst palette from Morphe. And I'm just taking that hot pink shade, and I'm using that in my crease. First, I'm going to pat that on just to get that pigmentation. As you can see, it is there. These shadows are amazing. I have so many Morphe palettes, and those are the palettes I'll be using in this tutorial. So I'm just going to sweep that all over the crease and just keep packing on that color. To be wary of pink and purple eyeshadows, they absolutely do stain your lids. I like to do a double cleanse after I put on shadow like this, just to get that color off my eyelids, because it is very pigmented. So as you can see, I'm kind of winging that out. I usually go for like a smaller winged look, but I decided to do like an extra long wing this time. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I like the way it looked in the end. Maybe next time I wouldn't wing it out as much, but sometimes it looks really great on people. I just feel like it didn't really work for my eye shape all that well. I still like the final product though. So yeah, I'm going in with a thinner brush now, and I'm really just packing the color on into the crease, and going to do the same to the other eye. The Real Techniques brush, I will say, picked up a lot more pigmentation than this brush did. This was just like an off-brand brush. Still works pretty great, but the pigment was really there with the Real Techniques. So here I'm just showing you that I used a makeup wipe and just kind of cleaned up that point on the ends where I wanted to make it winged out. And then I'm taking that same pink again and just really deepening up the crease. So I'm really focusing that bubblegum pink towards the outer V of my eye there and into my crease. Next, I'm going to go in with this Sweet Pinks palette by Juvia's Place. I'm just taking this like pinky coral shade and I'm just using that on top of that bubblegum pink just to like brighten it up a little bit more. It's giving this like lighter, brighter pink look. Yeah, so I'm just blending the two together, and this is just going to make this nice bright pink crease to apply our shadows on. Really focusing that again towards the outer V there, just perfecting that winged look that I have going with my eyes here. And then in the next clip here, I'm going to be taking this Morphe, I believe it's the 35M. I don't have the palette with me while I'm recording this voiceover, so don't quote me on that, but I am taking this red shade and I'm just going to blend that into the crease. This step wasn't completely necessary. Like I said in the beginning, I was going for this like red, pink Valentine's Day look, but then the red just like really wasn't popping for me, so I went in a different direction and decided to go with the purple, as you could see in the beginning clip. But this color does kind of show up a little bit in the end results, but not so much. So yeah, it's not completely necessary, but I did want to insert this little clip here. So yeah, I'm just going to blend the two together. And then here I'm just going to take that same corally shade from the Sweet Pinks palette and I'm just going to diffuse the two colors and just really blend the red and the pink together. I'm just using a small blending brush for this, but yeah, just going to use that Sweet Pinks palette once more and just really brighten up and blend those two colors. Now I'm going to go in with that same concealer I used in the beginning and I'm going to cut my crease. This is where things got a little bit tricky and I was like, I'm not really loving how this is looking. So let's cut the crease and see what we can do with it. So as you can see, I'm just blinking my eye there as I put the concealer on, and that is giving me that little bit of a line at the top of my eye, as you can see. This is going to tell me where my crease is. Before, I used to just draw a line on and be like, oh, there we go, it's a cut crease. No, you really need to follow the natural crease of your eye. That way you can see the lid and the crease shade when your eyes are open and closed. This is really important to making your eye shape look really natural with your eyeshadow on. So yeah, I'm just making that cut crease nice and seamless there, and then bam, I have purple on. This is where I took a turn a little bit differently than what I was going for, but I tried it off camera first and I was like, you know what, I like the way this purple looks instead of the red, so let's go for it. So now I'm taking this deep purple shade, and I believe it's in that same 35M palette, and I'm just blending that in the crease. So I'll switch between two different brushes. There's going to be like a packer brush and then this blender brush. So I'm first packing the color on and then blending it into that pink shade that I applied beforehand, just so there's no really harsh lines. But yeah, I wanted to have this sort of winged shape, so I did put it towards the lash line there, and I kind of gave myself sort of like this false liner look and connected it. So now I'm just going in with another one of those packer brushes and really deepening up that crease. And then I'm going to take this fluffier brush and pack the color on the edge of my eye there. This is so that way when I put the glitter shade from the next clip on the lid, it's going to blend really nicely in with that purple. Now that I have that done, I'm going to take this very bright pink shade that I've been dying to try in this Sweet Pinks palette. I did not use it in my other video that I tried this palette with because I wanted to go for a softer look. But oh my gosh, this color is so beautiful. It's so bright, and it just was like really what this look needed. But the look was kind of going quite dark, and I was like, no, I need to bring it back. It needs to be like nice and cute for Valentine's Day. So I went in with this nice bright pink, and I think it really pulled the look together. I love how bright and quickly my look changed with adding this shade. So I'm really just kind of perfecting that, and I'm also going to go in with a brush, as you can see in a few minutes here, which is going to just kind of make that crease shade look more like defined and not just as like I just piled a bunch of glitter on my eye. So you'll see it kind of forms into that sort of cut crease look. This shadow had quite a lot of fallout. It was kind of getting irritating because when I did try to wipe it off my cheeks, it did spread everywhere, and I had to really just kind of give my face a good cleaning before I applied foundation. Otherwise, I would have had a really pink undertone to my skin there. So now I'm just going to go in with another brush and just kind of fix up that purple where the glitter kind of went, just because it's hard to really define the glitter and fix it up without touching that crease when you're using your fingers. But the best way to apply that shimmer shade was to have the warmth of your fingers and just really get that pigmentation on there. So it was an easy fix to just reapply that purple, and then I'm just blending the edges there in with that shadow that I put on the lid. This is when the look really started coming together. I had this nice diffused look, and I do go back over it with the glitter just to blend those two colors again. Now I'm actually just taking like a lilac shade from that 35B palette and just kind of diffusing that dark purple to the pink, just because I needed a little bit more variation there. And now I'm just dipping into that darker shade as well as a little bit of a lighter shade of that glitter just to brighten up that lid. Like I said, there is a ton of fallout. You can probably see it all over my cheeks. It was worth it for this look. I really liked the way it came together. But now it's time for foundation. The first thing I'm actually going to do though is take the concealer and just go right underneath my eye and really sharpen that wing. That's really going to just kind of pull the look together. Alrighty, so once I have perfected that just with using the concealer brush, I'm then going to blend that in. And the next few clips are sped up a little bit just because this tutorial was mostly focused on the eye look. But yeah, I'm going in with my usual everyday makeup things. I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Foundation in shade 112, and I'm just going to blend that all over. I did have a couple problem areas on my forehead, which I could have covered up a little bit more, but I was going for a little bit of a not totally full coverage today, just because I knew I was going to take this makeup look afterwards completely off because I was not going to go out anywhere. But now I'm just going to take my multitask brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just blending in my bronzer. Once I am done bronzing, I'm then going to contour with the same brush, and I'm just going to deepen up my cheekbones and my forehead, and I'm doing a little bit on my nose today. I felt like I was a little bit pale, but yeah, so I'm going in with the contour shade now and just blending, blend, giving myself some structure, giving myself some glow, some more warmth to my face as I was looking quite pale. And then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. blush. And I did put on a little bit more than I normally do, just trying to tie in the pink with my eyes. Just blending that in as well. It did have a little bit of a sparkle to it, so it kind of tied in with the eyes really nicely. And then I'm going to go in with my same highlight that I always use and a fluffy brush. It's my e.l.f. highlight, and I'm going to blend that on my cheekbones. I'm doing my nose and just a little bit above my brows. In the next clip, we are now finishing off the eyes, taking that same bubblegum pink from the Morphe 35B Color Burst palette, and I'm just smoking out my lower lash line with that pink shade. And then I'm going to go in with that deeper purple shade from the other Morphe palette on a small packer brush, and I'm just giving myself that false liner look on the bottom. Almost poked my eye out, but that's okay. So just blend, 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 giving that nice smoky look and a little bit of a liner look on the bottom, which I love to do with eyeshadow without putting anything in the waterline. And now I'm going to curl my lashes because I wanted to put on some false lashes, and you know from last few videos they are magnetic all the way because I cannot apply false lashes. Going in with my trusty Kiss lashes and Kiss magnetic liner. I'm just going to give myself a quick small wing off of camera, and then I'm going to go in with my Koosh Milk mascara, giving myself a nice coat of mascara on the top and bottom lashes so that way I can apply my falsies. Once I am happy with that, I apply my magnetic lashes off of camera, and now it is time for the lips. For the lips today, I went with this color combo because I was hoping to go with a red, because I was going to go with a red and pink look like I said, and that would have just kind of screamed Valentine's Day to me for a red lip. But then I went with this pink, and I thought, why don't I go with like a pinky nude? So now I'm taking the Morphe Crush lip liner, and I'm going to line the outer part of my lips as well as a little bit on the inside. I didn't fill them in completely, but I did do the majority of my lips with this liner. This liner is a little bit darker than the liquid lip I decided to go with, and if I had it back, I would have picked a different liquid lip just because I feel like it didn't fully match the look. Alrighty, and to finally complete this look, I'm going to use my Jeffree Star Vault, the nude vault I have, and I'm using the least nude vault color, which is the color Rose Madder. It's like this light blush pink sort of look, and I'm using that on the lips. If I had it back, I probably would have chose a more vampy color, and at the time, I thought I didn't have anything really purple, but now I'm thinking I had this really nice purple shade by MAC called Oh Lady, and I think that would have looked really nice with this purple look. Like I said, I forgot I had it, but this is the color I went with, which kind of made the eyes more of a statement, and I really liked the way this look turned out regardless.
Alrighty guys, that is this Valentine's Day makeup look all complete. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a like and comment down below what you'd like to see for my next video. Please subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.